Hey, everybody, welcome to another exciting edition of Omnibros Live on a Monday night. It's your boy Gio here, still petitioning for an Inhumans Omnibus. We're going to make it happen. 2023, we're going to get that announcement. I feel it in my bones. Welcome, everybody, to another show. Happy to be here. Tonight, we're going to talk about all the stuff we're reading, Holland, and the previews, all the cool stuff that's coming out from the fabulous In Stock Trades, our official sponsor, where you can get your omnibus, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, manga, and so much more up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts tack on an extra 2% to that. If you make an order of $50 or more in the US, you get free shipping. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's InStockTrades.com, the official sponsor of Omnibroslive here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. Also, let me share my screen because the infamous red tag sale is still going on. I'm going to promote that for you guys. Yeah, share the screen here for InStock Trades. I don't think we went over the discounted deals of the week, but today or tonight and tomorrow before noon Eastern Standard Time, you got an opportunity to nab these Omnis at 46% off. So go ahead and do that. Nova and Moon Knight, Infinite Frontier trade paperback from DC. And we got a manga. Haven't seen that in a minute. Donuts Under Crescent Moon Volume 4 at 50% off. That is pretty cool. Berserk Deluxe Edition hardcover Volume 13 hanging out there strong. I love to see it. And if we go over here to the red tag sale, once again, still some awesome books, some absolute editions, hardcovers, omnibus editions, all that fun stuff. We got a couple manga as well with great discounts. I think the lowest will be 40% off, and some of the highest discounts will be 60%, which is phenomenal. The other day, we went over the full page. I think it was 11 pages of discounts. I'm not going to go through them again. Just wanted to highlight this real quick. And this is a book I highly recommend you guys get, Die Dark. I made a video on it if you want to check it out on my channel. That's The Manga Geekdom, where I talked first impressions on Die Dark. Really, really cool, hilarious, macabre manga that I recommend. So there you go, guys. In Stock Trades, IST, you know what to do. Visit the website and buy some cool stuff. Shout out to our sponsor. All righty. Let's see what we got in the chat. Chatty chat. What's up? Blue Beetle and Hypnotic had... What the heck is Hypnotic? I have no idea. I did see the Blue Beetle trailer. Had great trailers today. Gabe, Jaime Reyes has landed. Nice. What is up, Gio? I'll buy that Inhumans Omnibus. We need both Omnis. I'll support Monica Rambeau Omnibus. So yes, let's get it done. Both Jaime Reyes complete collections are still on IST. That's awesome. Hi Gio, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining, Sasmurf. Mr. Tex, thank you so much. Hippo King 4, I got Die Dark Volume 1, but haven't read it yet. That's awesome. You got it. That's all that counts. So let me know what you think when you read it, because I thought it was really fun. And the art, if you liked Dorohedoro, I think the art on Die Dark is even better, in my opinion. Carly, thank you so much for joining. Jesse Say What, everybody. Heck yeah, Warren, Warlock. Yeah, we're going to mention that in a few. Pretty interesting. So tonight, unfortunately, I have to report that I don't really have a haul that I can show you guys because the order is taking forever to arrive. So that's fantastic. But I am reading a bunch of stuff. I have this book here that I'm reading. I'm in the process of making a video on for my channel. I can mention it real quick here. It is Mermaid Scales and the Tan of Sand. You might remember I showed this off a couple of weeks ago when I got it. I've been a little bit busy, but I'm reading this bad boy. It's pretty thick for a one and done volume, if you will, of manga. So I'm getting ready to talk a little bit more about it because I am a fan of the art and I'm a fan of the story. I can tell you real quick. We follow this young girl that she may or may not have been saved back in the day from a drowning incident by a Japanese mermaid. So it goes into that folklore stuff, but it's also like slice of life elements. She's in her school and recently divorced parents, so they're dealing with that and a whole bunch of other stuff. Plus, adolescence, growing up, makes for a really compelling read, in my opinion. Hypnotic is a new Robert Rodriguez movie starring Ben Affleck. It's like Batfleck fighting Mad Hatter. Rodriguez had his kids involved with pre-production. Dude, that sounds amazing. I got to check it out. Hell yeah. I'm a huge fan of Robert and Ben. Hulk smashed that thumbs up button. Yes, I am so proud of our community last week. We got like hundreds of likes, which is great. Thank you so much. Manga with a dust jacket. No, French flaps. Is that what it's called? Yep. So it's a little bit fancier, larger trim size. I can show you some of the art, which is very indie-like, as I like to say. It's really pretty. And I like the mermaids over at Japan. They are quite different than what you're thinking of with the Western stuff. But yeah, there's the main character right here. Show you some of that. Really nice. Really cool. There is no dust in Japan. They are surprisingly super clean. Shout out to all the Japanese people out there. Love them. Let's see. What did I miss here? So yeah, the Blue Beetle trailer. I have to admit, it's a bit of a hot take, I guess. I'm not particularly interested in the movie, but the trailer looked fun, so I'll watch it someday, eventually. Oh, wait a minute. I did get a notification. Hold on, guys. This is live impromptu notice here. I did get an email from the folks at where is it? Omnibros. Man, if I would have seen this email before today, it would have made for a fantastic segment here. I got an email of them for they sent me an advanced review of Lamentation. Lamentation? Yeah. From Cullen Bunn and Arjuna Susini. I probably butchered that. So sorry. And Hillary Jenkins. So he sent me a review copy. That's cool. This looks really awesome. How can I share my screen with you guys? I can. Nope. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I can share my email inbox here. There's nothing confidential or anything. That's all right. So let me share my screen here real quick. We're talking about this series, if you guys don't know. Lamentation volume or issue number 1 right here. I have no idea what this is about, but I saw the press kit for it on another email, and I was wondering if I would get a review copy, and I did. But I literally just saw this a couple minutes from now. A couple minutes ago, sorry. Lamentation, I assume these are variant covers. Looking pretty cool. Yeah. So if you don't know, this is from the mind of storyteller Cullen Bunn and rising star Arjuna Susini. Somebody correct me, please. Comes a darkly glamorous tale of bone-splintering terror at the intersection of shadow and light, dream and nightmare, life and the grim. I can't talk tonight. Life and the grim specter of death himself. After weeks of grueling rehearsals, a new production is set to begin at the famed Requiem Theater. 3 acts of gothic horror set us inside a haunted castle with a story that some say is more than mere fantasy. Under the stern rule of a dedicated but temperamental director, the script seems to be ever-changing and more mysterious still. Our lead actress has found herself cast in the role of a life without so much as an audition. So that is Lamentation. I can show you. I got a copy here. Hold on. So you guys believe me. I'm not making this up. You're going to be like, why are you making that up, Gio? You don't have no review copies. Fool. Here it is. For all the doubters and haters out there. For that one guy that always dislikes our streams. Here you go. Review copy. So next time, hopefully I can talk about it. I literally saw this just now. Would have made for an interesting segment. I can show you some of the art. Let's see. Unless I read it to you guys like that other channel. That'll get us a lot of views, right? Let me show you some of the art here. There we go. I have no idea if there's any nudity or like super violent content or whatever. So let's go. Let's find out together. Yeah. Apparently not. I want to show too much just in case. But yeah. I got Fist of the North Star Volume 8 coming in. Such an amazing series. Man, I need to get updated with that. I only have the first 4 hardcovers. And for that particular series, I ran out of room. And that sort of bummed me out, and I stopped getting the rest of the books, which is a really weird thing to say. But if you have limited space, I think you know my struggle here. Because I don't have any room for it. But it's only going to be, I think, 18 volumes. So it's not a huge commitment, actually. End of the day, I can just get a box and store them there, you know. We'll figure out space issues later. I'm liking the art. Yeah, the art is really pretty. I like it a lot. This comes out, by the way, I should have said this at the beginning. The first issue comes out May 3rd of this year. So that is pretty cool. Did I get any other emails from Omnipress? Oh, I already got a sneak preview of issue 2 on June 7th. Okay. Well, we haven't seen issue 1, but I can show you issue 2 if you guys want. That's okay with y'all. Let's see. Uncle Steve, thank you so much for joining. I was almost going to sing that. I'm so sorry. So here's a preview of issue 2. There we go. It's just the covers mostly. Yeah, there's some art. Cool. Yeah, this looks really cool. I dig it. Nice. Here you go. Issue number 2 of Lamentation. Let's see. So, yeah, so that's what's happening. I didn't haul anything. I did get, and we're joining, Comics Guide is joining us live. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man. Happy Jesus. It's only Monday.
Happy Monday!
Oh, my God.
I don't even know what day it is anymore.
Oh, you and me both, brother.
So I was just telling everybody in the chat, I did pick up a few books, but they haven't arrived. One of them I'm really excited for, and it's kind of a surprise. I'll show it off eventually. I think the package might arrive this week. So next Monday, we can geek out about that.
Cool.
Reading-wise, on my channel, if you guys are interested, if you're a fan of anime, I posted my winter anime review, And if I can get as many people as possible to watch that, I would really appreciate it. Because I'll be completely honest. I was going to save this for my live streams on my channel. I hated making that video with a burning passion. It was a full hour. I thought I was only going to talk for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But then it was supposed to be, because I watched 36 to 40 shows, which is a lot on a daily basis. And the funny thing was, it was supposed to be a minute per series. Like, this is cool because of this and that. And I move on to the next one. Because there are other channels that do that, so I don't need to compete with them. And I sort of forgot. And when I started recording, I went off on weird tangents. And I was doing like 5-8 minutes per show. And when I looked at the final recording time, it was close to 2 hours of me talking crap.
Good
I'm like,
God.
I can't do this. So I started trimming as much as possible. And I didn't take into consideration that 40 shows, that takes up a lot of time. So it was an hour and like 5 minutes or something. And what surprised me is that people actually care to watch. So that's really nice. So if you guys want to check it out, the channel is The Manga, or just type Manga Geekdom, and you'll find me where I talk about anime and manga. So that's one of my new ones. Also, since we're talking solicits tonight, or previews, I posted my top manga recommendations for the month of April. If you're looking to get some new series, blah, 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 go check out that video as well.
That's fantastic, man. I'm so happy that
Thank
the
you,
video
James.
turned out well.
Yeah, baby.
And, yeah, you were talking about that in the chat the other day, how it got a little bit out of control, I think is how you put it. And were there some, I haven't seen the video yet, I want to. Were there some clunkers in there for this season? Not to spoil anything, but it wasn't mostly.
There were a lot of series that I thought I was going to like, and they were just meh.
Okay.
And a bunch of others that I thought I would dislike, I actually ended up liking. There was an anime adaptation of the Nier Automata video game.
I saw that. How was
I
that?
really wanted to watch that, but I haven't played the game, unfortunately. Okay. And I kind of want to experience that through the game instead of the anime. So I said, man, I'm not going to watch that. And instead, I'm going to pick out other shows to compensate. And I picked two of the most random things I could find. And I ended up loving those two picks, which surprised the hell out of me.
That's awesome. Yeah. I've always wanted to play Nier, but the fact that I have to beat it like 4 or 5 times in order to see all the endings and get the full story is always, I don't have time for that.
I read that, and it's a little bit intimidating, but I'll take a crack at it soon. Oh, I just found out. Hold on. Wait a minute. We can play background music on StreamYard. Apparently now we can fade in and fade out, which is standard practice in the audio recording community and sound engineering. But for StreamYard, holy crap, that's like innovation. If I can play, so if I play another track, it'll fade into that one. Let's try that. Hold on. Let me raise the volume a little bit. There you go.
Ooh.
So if I hit this one over here. Okay. It's a simple fade. Cool. Whatever.
No smooth jazz or anything like that?
Oh, no. These are songs that I uploaded that are copyright free for the purpose of chatting. Right now, I'm playing a 30-minute loop for lo-fi music that I found that's copyright free. That's what I use to talk in the background while we do these videos.
Yeah, those channels are crazy. They those channels have like 48 hours of lo-fi music that is just on a loop constantly and stuff like that. And people are chatting and talking to people on there like their friends and stuff. It's crazy.
I used to watch that. I'll admit, back in 2020, when I got home from work, I would put on a like deep space playlist, and it would just be amazing visuals of like interpretations, I guess, of like galaxies and nebulas and all that stuff. And it would have like the most somber kind of synthy music or whatever. It's like if you were in the future and you were riding a spaceship or something. Yeah. And people were just having full conversations, fighting, arguing, loving each other. I'm like, what is happening in these channels? What is up with that?
I guess it was 2020. People they struggled and people wanted
Yeah,
connection, stuff like that. Not me.
So-
I was like, the more alone I am, the better.
better.
The better I was. Dude, I've said this before. The pandemic was one of the happiest times for me personally. And this isn't to discredit the people that lost their lives, obviously, very
No,
sad.
yeah.
But for me, who's an introvert and I don't like people, I was in heaven. You telling me I don't have to go to work? I can work from home?
From home.
I get to go. Jesus, I get to work from home. You're paying me, and I get to sleep it. Oh yeah, and I don't have to deal with people. Please.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. That's how I met that's how I reconnected with my wife, who we were friends previously at work and stuff like that. But we
I remember you telling us that
yeah,
on our chat.
the pandemic. It was the happiest time. I was the time of my life.
Mr. Tex, very fine condition, would call that video short. Man, I don't know. I like it to keep. I like my videos short, sweet, simple, precise, concise, whatever you want to call it. Doing a full hour for a video, that's too much for me. So I try not to do that again. I don't know about Omar. God bless him. This is a little preview for Thursday, I guess. Warren, Gio, what are your thoughts on, and I'm going to butcher this name, Gachiakuta getting a release from Kodansha? So hyped for it. I'll be honest with you, Warren. I learned about it on the day of the announcement. I had no idea. I did get an email from Kodansha. Let me. How do I do this? Hold on. It's a shonen manga. 16 and up. Let's go. Visit Kodansha. There we go. What was that? Sorry.
Is it a battle manga?
Yeah. There's some fighting in there, but it looks pretty. What's the word I'm looking for? Not pretty grim. From what I've seen. Let me share my screen here. So I'm just going to talk about this one, not the full reveal, because they talked about like two more others. We'll bring that up on Thursday. This got picked up for a fall 2023 release in print. It says here, a boy, Gachiakuta by Kei Urana. A boy lives in a floating town where the poor scrape by and the rich live a sumptuous life, simply casting their garbage off the side into the abyss. When he's falsely accused of murder, though, his wrongful conviction leads to an unimaginable punishment, exile off the edge with the rest of the trash. Down on the surface, the cast-off waste of humanity has bred vicious monsters, and to travel the path of vengeance, or to vengeance, against those who cast him into hell, a boy will have to become a warrior.
Cool.
That's pretty dramatic.
Yep. Also pretty standard for shonen manga.
Yeah, for shonen, this is very typical, and a lot of people are huge fans of this. I had no idea. I have to admit, and I think I may have mentioned it on my channel. I've made an effort for a good while now to stay away from scans online and just do videos based on the stuff I can buy and legally read.
Yeah.
I'll just say it, for moral purposes, for my own sanity.
Okay.
So sometimes I miss out on all the cool stuff that people are reading illegally on the internet, and this is one of them. But people were like super psyched, like, "Oh, let's go!" I'm like, "I've never heard of this, but it sounds cool. I'll check it out eventually."
Cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the name of this? One more time.
Gachiakuta. Let me put this comment on here. There we go. Gachiakuta. I'm probably mispronouncing, but whatever. Edgy? Yeah. Probably. When he's passionate, he can talk a book up. Oh, I believe that. Omar? Yeah. Even that never mind. I'll keep quiet. It's not that kind of stream tonight. Sorry.
So we've gotten like 13 X-Men omnibuses in the last 3 years.
Yeah. Take that moral high ground, Gio. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just got tired of that stuff, and it's a lot easier for me to not worry about finding stuff online. And I just let all the announcements because eventually manga is so hyped right now. I'm under the assumption that everything will get licensed at some point, and when it does, I'll either read it digitally legally, or I'll buy a physical copy. So I'll wait for it. I got no rush. There are countless of YouTubers or manga tubers out there, and I don't, I'm not in that range yet.
Do you feel like it's maybe riding a wave of a trend right now, or you think this is kind of here to stay? Because
Oh, it's here to stay.
yeah, because I feel the same way. I had I do my little local every 2 weeks. I had to Barnes and Nobles, pick something up, kind of look around, see what's out and stuff like that. And it always amazes me just the amount of people. It seems like every time I go there, that manga section is slammed with more and more people, and it just I swear to God, it keeps getting bigger and bigger every time
Yeah.
that I see it, and it's just blowing me away. And then I turn around and I'm like, oh, there's the shelf full of comics.
My I don't have a Barnes and Nobles, unfortunately, but
I love it.
Walgreens, Walmart, Sam's Club, and stores like that, they're all filled with manga. And like Walmart has a huge, my Walmart has a huge section. It's constantly growing and taking over the space of like the novellas and all the good books that people read with no pictures. And I see a lot of Seven Seas. I see Viz Media. I see Kodansha, Vertical. So yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's fucking great, man. I mean, we're not Walmart shoppers. We're Target. Target just happens to be the closest thing next to us.
I don't have any Targets here, so that's not an option. But if I had, I would go.
Do you guys still have Kmart?
No, that closed out a while ago. Yeah. Geo's against stealing. What a square. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm just talking about manga because it's overwhelming. Yeah. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Literally did some online surfing the other day. So chill out, guys.
That 3DS that 3DS eShop closed down.
I'm not a total square. Just saying. You know what is a really good movie? Dungeons and Dragons, dude. I'm so excited to watch that movie. I'm not gonna see it in theaters because whatever, but I hope it comes out on like Prime rental or whatever soon. I wanna watch it. Looks awesome, and I could care less about D&D. Sorry, if you guys love it, that's fantastic. But I've never cared for it. But the movie looks fantastic to me. I want to see it.
That movie, it's gonna get buried because this week Super Mario Brothers comes out, and
it's gonna crush it. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna destroy anything in its path for like the next 2 to 3 weeks. I am fucking jonesing for it. I can't wait to go see it. It looks so much fun.
I think it's being projected for like 200 something million on opening day or something like that.
And word of mouth is it's really good. I mean, it's Illumination. So right off the bat, when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's the Despicable Me crew.
I was skeptical because I hate the Minions. If I see a Minion in real life, I'll punch it in the face. But I'm excited. They got me to get pumped up for this. So,
what is the over/under? They will insert a pop culture song, and Mario will be twerking, or Luigi will be dancing some stupid dance. Because that's Illumination's stick, right? They insert pop culture songs in their movies and have the characters dance funny dance because dumb people love that stuff, and I just find it annoying.
Maybe, but Nintendo has such a tight grip on the IP, and they don't want it to be tarnished with that stuff. But maybe in the credits or something weird for like a split second or two, maybe. But I don't know.
Yeah,
Nintendo's too overprotective.
Yes, they sure as fuck are. I could see Nintendo have been looking over their shoulder the whole time while they were trying to make this movie.
Yeah. Target sells a fair amount of manga. That's awesome.
It's awesome, man.
And Tasty Melon, don't put that out there. Nobody does that.
Come on, don't do that. Come on.
Nobody in their sane mind would do that. Come on.
Nobody does that anymore.
But is that D&D movie better than the classic D&D movie with Marlon Wayans?
Oh my god.
I remember that. I was not a fan. That was such a disappointment. Let's just fast forward a couple of weeks so we can get the release of Evil Dead Rise.
Fuck yeah.
That looks spooky.
I've already told my daughter we're going to go see it. My 12-year-old. I'm like, yeah,
That's
we're
awesome.
going to go see it.
Is she into horror stuff?
That's the only thing she watches. She fucking loves horror. It's obsessive to the point that she loves it. She's seen all the Chucky movies like multiple times. Granted, she does not watch it with us. She watches it with her biological father.
Oh, I see.
And he's like, "Oh, yeah, let's whatever you want to watch."
Okay. You don't want Princess Peach twerking like Megan Thee Stallion? I mean, no.
No. But I can guarantee you at one point in that writer's room, those words were thrown out there.
They saw the scene from She-Hulk and somebody in the writing room said like, hey, I got an idea. And then everybody went like, no. Keep those intrusive thoughts to yourself. I was at a BN, took me a minute, Barnes & Noble's got it, BNN on Saturday. Hero and Alternative Comics had 2 shelves. Manga had 8. Whoa. Nice. Well, it sells really well, so you can't fault them for doing that. Hey, guys. Jake, thank you so much for joining. So, Lou, did you read anything by any chance?
I read the first volume of Savage Avengers because Jess was talking about the Omnibus and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. How was it?
Yeah. No, it was fun. It's a lot of fun. It starts with the basic premise of you've got. So the tricky thing about this is that you've got all these weird different characters, and how you're gonna bring them in is really how it works. You've got Venom, Conan the Barbarian, which I think this wasn't the first time he was in the main MCU, was he? And I'm not MC in the Marvel.
The Marvel 616. I don't know. I think it is the first time, but
is it?
Don't quote me on that. I don't know.
So yeah, it's really tricky how do you get these characters to intermingle and bring them in and all that. And basically the general gist is you've got this sorcerer who he is starting to bring back this god, and he basically is pulling all these different people and he's sacrificing them. It's kind of your stereotypical, okay, it's your MacGuffin. It's what you need in order to bring the villains and the heroes all together and stuff like that for a common good and a common evil. For the most part, though, it's really super fun. If you enjoyed Uncanny X-Force, this kind of has a similar vibe to that. I don't think it's necessarily so far as good as Uncanny X-Force, and it's not as violent as Uncanny X-Force, but still, it's a hell of a fun time. My favorite moment in the first volume is probably, well, how do you get Frank Castle to come out all the way here? You dig up his family's graves, and you take their bodies all the way out, and you try to do a sacrifice with them.
Wow.
Probably not the smartest move in the world to do.
Yeah. Huh.
So it's good. It's honestly really good, and I thought this was a lot of fun. I know a lot of you out there have just picked up the Omnibus, and if you're reading this, I don't think you're going to be disappointed, at least in the first volume I read. I have heard Punisher isn't in it as much as you would hope. He's in very little of that first volume. He kind of comes in towards about the middle, but still, it's a fun ride, man. Have you read this?
I have not. I have to admit, when it got announced, I thought it was dumb, and I didn't want to read it. But everybody's so excited for it. I kind of want to check it out.
Yeah, no, I think you'd enjoy this, honestly. I don't really... How Venom got here, I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I was just like, okay, I'm here
it just happened. Let's just go with it.
Honestly, it just happens, and I'm like, okay, I'm here for the ride. Got it. I'm cool with that. I don't care.
Unfortunately, the Omnibus is sold out. Let me share the bad news. So this is the in-stock trades page. The regular cover, that's sold out. The variant cover, that's sold out too. So good luck with that, guys. I don't want to FOMO anybody, but if you see it in the wild, pick it up, because the license for Conan reverted back. So People bought it because of that reason, mostly. So that's going to be interesting. Conan was in the present day 616 in an 80s What If issue, if you count that. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, technically, the Marvel, how do I say this, Hyborian Age is the 616 effectively. Huh. Did not know that.
Yeah, can I also say, it was a breath of fresh air for me, because usually, every time they want to go sorcerer or magic or anything like that, well, they kind of default right to Doctor Strange, right? It was a breath of fresh air for me to see Brother Voodoo in this. I'm like, oh,
nice, cool.
Hell yeah, Brother Voodoo. This is great.
He's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun, man. They use all the characters the right way. Everybody seems to get a pretty solid equal balance in that first volume. And you kind of get everybody's motivation. Obviously, Wolverine's there to cut shit up. You're just like, okay, I'm good about that.
I read about 5 or 6 issues, and I had a blast. There's an issue where it's just Punisher and Conan being badasses, and I loved it. That sounds really cool. Conan history is odd because it is part of the history of the Marvel Universe, but when they lost the license in the 90s, they didn't use it for quite some time. I'm sure it's the same again now. So my guess is give it a couple years and they'll get that license again, and the book will come back into print.
Yeah.
If you can get the trade, that's also an option if you guys are missing out on the omnibus.
Who's on art duties on this? Because I thought the art was beautiful. I thought it was really well done.
This is oh shoot, I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah, I like the art a lot.
Let's go back to hold on. This I can't share this. Oh, I can. I had some information, personal information on a site.
Don't do that.
There we go. Yeah. So David Finch did the cover, and the art is by Zurcher. Is that how you pronounce it?
I'm not entirely sure.
I have no idea who that is. And Mike Deodato Jr. doing other covers.
That's who it was. Dude, I love his art. Larry's Library says 3 different artists, including Deodato.
Nice. Even when they switch artists issue to issue? All right.
Yeah, that doesn't it doesn't bother me as much as it used to. The whole switching artist thing, I've kind of just learned to accept it, that's part of the process these days, because I remember what it was like when you didn't switch artists issue to issue. That's when you would get delays for about 4 to 5 months between books, and it kills the momentum, and it kind of sucks. You know, not everybody's going to be a Greg Capullo or a Chris Samney, where they are just machines that can pump out pages month after month. It's fucking nuts. You know, Darwin Cook always said that the reason that these artists aren't putting out the pages is because they're just not working. And I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, man, because I look at somebody like Jerome Pena, and I'm just like, there's no way.
Yeah,
physically he can keep up a monthly schedule with his stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I'd rather have delays than fill-ins. Well, I mean, if the fill-in looks cool, I don't mind it that much.
Mm-hmm.
But if the fill-in looks really bad compared to the original, I'm like, yeah, maybe you should hold out.
That was kind of the issue with Uncanny X-Force, right? With those first 2 volumes, is that you had Jerome Pena on the first volume of Uncanny X-Force just absolutely fucking crushing it. And then you do the what was it? You do the second volume, and I forgot the guy's name. He did it low. We talked about Tocchini, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We talked about it, I think, 2 weeks ago, and it was not good. It was very much not good.
Are we talking about his Fantastic Four run or the Uncanny X-Force run?
Uncanny X-Force.
Okay. Either way, that your statement is just carbon copied for both.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yay!
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me in, everybody. Thanks for showing up. Need some chat.
Zurcher is a total gunslinger. The guy can draw anything. He drew Suicide Squad in New 52. James Gunn took design inspiration from him. Cool. Okay.
I can't wait to see what's coming out of this James Gunn stuff. Once we get in closer and closer to it. That's besides Daredevil, the only stuff I'm really looking forward to is the James Gunn stuff, to see what's going on with that.
Yeah, Blue Beetle looks fun.
That looks like a ton of fun.
Yeah, that looks really good. It's kind of one of those things where it was like, I'm telling you, Some DC exec woke up this morning and went, "We're still doing that Mexican Iron Man movie?"
Exactly. It's weird because, like I was saying, they bumped it up from being a TV series into a movie.
Yeah, they must.
Yeah, it was going to be an HBO Max thing. I remember.
Right.
Yeah, they must have a lot of faith in it. I guess I don't know.
They must have saw something in it, or
Yeah.
something added up. Either way, Jaime Reyes. I love Jaime Reyes. I loved him in Young Justice. Me and Gio talk about Young Justice all the time. We should really do something Young Justice related. I loved him during that, except for the fact that every other word out of his mouth was essay, and it was really bad.
But they fixed it after season 2.
Right, but that season was like super. Like I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I've never heard, and I've grown up and around, Southern California. I've been around those types of folks. I have those types of people in my family at those times. You rarely say essay, and it was like every other word. Like it was really that wasn't that's egregious, but it was enough where it took notice.
Yeah. I felt really old when I saw the trailer, and in the comment section, people were saying, "Oh, my first exposure to Blue Beetle was the Brave and the Bold cartoon and Young Justice." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, okay." I remember reading when Jaime first showed up, but okay.
Well, that wasn't too far along, right? Young Justice and Infinite Crisis?
Infinite Crisis was 2005, I think? Or 2008.
Okay.
No, 2005.
And then what was the third season? Because that was the third season he was on, right?
Hold on, let me...
Or was it second when it was...
Jaime Reyes...
Called Invasion?
Jaime showed up in season...
Nothing makes me happier that we're talking about Young Justice right now. You don't even know.
That's the best superhero cartoon, in my opinion.
Oh, 100%. I haven't seen the newer season since they went to HBO Max.
I saw the first one from HBO Max, and it's really good. But I haven't seen the last one.
So the first, the ones that were on the Cartoon Network, for those of you that remember Cartoon Network, were great. The first season's really it's like Invincible, where the first little part of it is kind of kiddie-ish. And then boom, second season's like this time jump, and everybody's a badass all of a sudden, and they were fucking during the break, and like all this stuff. Like, it was really, it got out of control. It was like everybody's grown up. It's like Nightwing is there, and Nightwing is like kicking everybody's ass, and he's running the team, and all everybody that stuff. Goes up. But the first season was very kind of Silver Agey, Bronze Agey. It was all just kind of really kind of fun stuff. But it was great, really good stuff. But that second season was like, this is a totally different show. And this is incredible. Season 2
was 2012.
Okay.
And Jaime debuted back in 2006, Infinite Crisis 3.
Okay, so it's about a 6-year difference.
Yeah. And Brave and the Bold, which was his other animated debut, was back in 2008.
Okay. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to pour myself a sippy sip.
All right, man.
Go for it. I totally forgot he was in Smallville with the Beetleborg suit. Oh, I'm going to share that. Don't worry. I got you. Because it looks hilarious. Yes. One of the worst versions of... It wasn't
Jaime Reyes, though, right? Because, no.
It was Jaime.
Smallville. No, because Smallville was...
Hold on.
Holy crap.
Take a look at this.
Smallville was 99. No, maybe 98, 99.
Take a look at
that. That's stupid. That's dumb. I'm gonna pretend that never existed. I'm gonna go drink bleach now.
What is that?
It's like something I would make for a class project.
Oh my god!
And they made it into a suit for the show for Smallville.
Cheers.
I hate this.
Smallville Blue Beetle. Let me share my screen here. Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, you can see it over there.
Dude, that new suit just kicks dirt in that suit's face.
It looks like a Beetle board.
It steals his lunch money.
You know what this looks like? If this were in the 80s, I would tell you this is a Super Sentai show.
Yeah, I could see that.
Japan.
Yeah. Looks cheap enough.
Yeah. With Booster Gold.
This is starting to look familiar. Dang it! I think I repressed that memory, and you guys had to bring it back out. God damn it! That does look familiar now.
I don't want Booster Gold back. I still can't wait for a Booster Gold series.
You know, it'll end up being Chris Pratt.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I could see that. Although I would like him to play a villain because he's doing the like super Boy Scout heroes. I don't know.
I think he can play the asshole really well. I think it'd be fun.
Also true. Yeah. I'm glad DC finished releasing the trades of Young Justice by Peter David. Yeah. Hopefully someday gets an omnibus treatment. James with the hookup. Here's the test footage from live action Blue Beetle TV series.
Oh no.
Oh, they wanted to make a yeah. I forgot about that.
Remember we almost got a Smallville Aquaman story? Kind of like that. The dude went on to do This Is Us?
Yeah, I forgot it. No.
Oh, the guy from This Is Us.
Don't bring that up.
The same guy? He was he was Green Arrow on Smallville.
Was he? I thought it was Aquaman.
No.
He was going to be Aquaman.
Aquaman is a homeboy that plays Reacher now.
Oh, that's right. That big motherfucker. That dude is jacked as a brick shit ass, man.
Yeah. It was he was called AC. He wasn't called Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in Miami. And or Key West or something. I don't know. And
something with the hot chicks.
Yeah. It was a CW show, obviously, like teen drama.
Mm-hmm.
And they only did the pilot. And I unfortunately have a copy of it. One of the DC animated shows, as a bonus feature, has the pilot for, I think it was Mercy Reef. Mercy Reef. Yeah. Mercy Reef. Yeah, no, this is... Hold on, let me share this.
You can see Gio just regretting that Google search already. He's
I need to clear my browser history after this show.
Were any of you guys a fan of Smallville? Because I actually enjoyed the first few seasons.
No,
I was big into Smallville, bro. Yeah,
I didn't like it. No, what am I doing? Oh, here it is.
I mean, honestly, I was just watching it for the at that time because it was like not real comic book continuity, right? They didn't go to high school together, stuff like that, right? That chick that played Lana Lang, I forgot her name, but she was the reason to watch the show back then.
Oh, she was gorgeous.
Here's Aquaman, supposedly. Yeah.
He wore board shorts? I didn't know Aquaman was a board shorts kind of guy.
Yeah.
Or is this the guy that played Green Arrow?
He played, because this got canceled, and then they gave him the role of Green Arrow.
Yeah, and then he's the one that was on the This Is Us.
Yeah.
He was good on that show.
Mr. Tex, thank you. Yeah, Crisis on Two Earths Blu-ray. Yes. That's where you can find the awful pilot. The guy who played Aquaman. Okay, cool. So, Gabe, did you haul anything or read anything that you want to mention?
Yeah, dude. Let me show. I got a haul here. Let me show you guys.
Yay. Comics Guide. I think Tocchini's art was tossed off on both of those runs precisely because of his conflicting commitments to Low and other Image projects.
And that's so weird because his art looks really great on Low. Mm-hmm. His art on the Marvel stuff was really bad. I mean, I'm not going to miss words. I was trying to find a way to soften it, but it's pretty terrible.
I actually, for a gift, I bought somebody a page of original art from that run of his.
Oh,
and I got it off of eBay. Like it was actually him or his dealer or somebody directly connected that was doing it for like $90 or something like that.
That's I think that's a good deal, right?
Yeah, that's a great deal. Hall, Epic Collection of one of my favorite all-time runs.
Nice.
This is the Joe Kelly and Ed McGuinness Deadpool Epic series. I love this series so much. This is the one where I fell in love with Deadpool. Like I was there when Deadpool first showed up, like in X-Force, and he was cool. He was just a guy that said a bunch of stupid jokes and stuff like that. And he had swords and guns that made him badass. But this series with Joe Kelly is the one that is where we get him with the movies, where he's fully being fleshed out. The backstory was more connected to him having cancer and being a cancer survivor. Was through that. Blind Owl is introduced into this series. Weasel is introduced in a miniseries before this, but he has a starring role throughout this entire series for the most part. And it's all the cool background stuff about Deadpool. There's a really excellent issue where he fights the Incredible Hulk because he needs to get some of his blood because Deadpool healing factor has stopped working. So now he's getting hurt. But he needs his radioactive blood from Hulk to kind of boost it back up again. Really cool stuff. I actually own a page of original art from this series as well. So I absolutely love this series. I have the omnibus of this. I have like the issues of this. I get like in every format I could find. I love this series so much.
Awesome.
A surprise for the chat, something that we were talking about for a while. And I ended up grabbing the first first two issue, whatever, of Booty Royale.
Let's go.
So I'm ready for it. I'm in it. I flipped through it real quick. It's it's not that terrible, when it comes down to like the fan service or like the nakedness or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Art it's really cool. I'll read the description on the back of the box.
Yeah, go
on
for
the
it.
back of the manga for everybody here. It says, "Enter the idol, 18-year-old karate expert." Her name I'm not going to be able to pronounce. Heiburo Mizora moves to Tokyo to pursue her dream of becoming a famous singer. Unfortunately, her sleazy handlers trick her into the adult entertainment industry. Her only way out is to survive a martial arts tournament where she must fight her way through 100 lustful male opponents. If she loses, she will pay the ultimate erotic price.
Holy crap.
So I'm in. I saved the spot here. I was flipping through. I was like, I got to show this on this show for everybody. There's a part here. There's nothing bad about these parts here, but it's just that she is training her boobs by crushing cans and trying to crush watermelons.
Hell yeah. That's how you do it.
That is cool.
I've seen a woman that can do that.
Oh boy.
Tits.
It's my favorite part about this though is seriously what the best part is that it's not a drawing of a watermelon. It's like actually like a photograph of a watermelon.
Yeah, they do that from time to time. Yeah.
That's just really funny. I got a good chuckle out of that. That's funny stuff. But so I'll be going through that soon.
That's why Tasty Melon got his name.
The plot is exactly how I met my wife. Nice. That's very wholesome.
And last little bit, found a nice little book at a store today. Batman Deluxe Edition 5 from the Tom King run.
Nice, dude.
So
that one was hard to find, right?
This is the big one. Yeah.
Okay.
Of the series. This is the of the set. This is the big one that was really hard to find for a while. So
nice.
Got one of those. So now I'm gonna go get volume 6 because now that I got volume 5, I can go ahead and complete the series and finish reading that because I read 4 and I was like I can't find 5, so I'm that's kind of be stuck there for a minute.
I've seen that happen. That's realistic. Nice. The watermelon stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen videos of that on YouTube before. And that's it.
Nice. Did you read anything before we do previews?
Nope.
Okie dokie. Let's switch on over here to Lunar. Hold me a second here. Share screen. I have so many tabs open. Give me a second, guys. Because I was doing other work stuff before going live. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Let's switch to this layout. There we go. DC or Lunar distributions, mostly DC Comics. That's why we highlight it. Coming out this week, we got Batman Hardcover Volume 1, Failsafe from Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez.
Nice.
Collecting Batman 125 to 130. This will be standard hardcover size. Worth it. I know Chip rocks or whatever, but worth it for that art from Jimenez. Spectacular. This is finally coming out. A lot of people are excited. The Batman Spawn Deluxe Edition. This deluxe edition of the Blockbuster event features the 2022 Batman Spawn one-shot, the 94 Batman Spawn War Devil #1, and Spawn Batman #1, and a gallery of behind-the-scenes art from the new story and the original tales from the 90s. With one of the 90th looking covers to a deluxe edition, in my opinion.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, this might be my pick of the week. This looks really fun. This you don't get much more. Listen to the writers on this: Todd McFarlane, Frank Miller, Doug Monet,
Yes.
Gibson, and Alan Grant. Come on, yes. If you are a '90s fan of comics, there's absolutely no reason you shouldn't pick this up.
This thing's historical.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. It's a shit ton of fun.
Yeah, I mean, don't expect Watchmen out of it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Realize what you are getting before you buy this, but it's fun.
It's fun because you get to see Spawn use the word punk like 30,000 times.
It's probably
good stuff. It's good stuff. It's fun.
There we go.
Is that a Ric Flair comic?
Yes, that is a
awesome.
Ric Flair comic book.
Fuck yeah, I love Ric Flair.
Codename Ric Flair from Scout Comics. Yeah. So I don't know if it's autobiographical or a made-up fictional story starring him, but this brand new comic details his fact or fiction forays as an international super spy in the 80s and the 90s. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Okay,
This is Ric Flair.
I need this.
Ric Flair as a super spy. I'm in. Holy shit! I'm buying 3 copies.
This is awesome.
And here's the third cover. He just murdered somebody there. That's neat.
Oh, dude, I need every one of these.
Oh my god, this is amazing. And you know what the thing is? In order to use Ric Flair, they actually had to get in contact with him or his people and go, yeah, okay, here we go, man. We're going to turn you into a super spy. You down? And I'm sure Ric Flair was like, yeah, fuck it.
They pay me, yeah. That's awesome.
The other DC book coming out, DC versus Vampires, hardcover volume 2. This is standard size, collecting issues 7 through 12.
Yeah, everybody needs to be reading this. This was on my list of best miniseries, I think, when we did the Omnis last year.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love this series. It's so much fucking fun. I'm telling you guys, if you want something that's pretty much out of continuity but is really fun and you don't mind pretty much a lot of your favorite characters getting this is definitely the way to go. This you're gonna have a blast with this.
I don't think we talked about it on this show, but Fables is getting another deluxe edition. Volume 16 will collect this little revival series.
Sweet.
So I wanted to point that out.
That's so funny how that works out. They come back and they start another series, and now everybody's collection's outdated.
I got some Flash. Nope. Wait, what is this? Oh, never mind. How I Became a Shoplifter. Fantastic. Joker. Nope. No, thank you. Carnal Confessions. Wow. Miss Meow. Double wow.
Ooh.
Here's another hardcover. The Sandman Universe Nightmare Country, Volume 1, collecting issues 1 through 6. And that cover is horrific.
This is written by James Tynion.
Yep.
Tiny Onion. Tiny Onion, man. He's coming to his own the last few years. He's been knocking him out of the park. So good for him.
Yeah, I remember when he was like
a protege of Scott
Yeah,
Snyder.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think of that word. Yeah, protege.
I think he was a student of Snyder too, if I'm not mistaken. And man, the
I
guy's
think so. Yeah.
he's been doing work. Good for him.
That's it for DC. From the other publishers, from Image, we got A Town Called Terror, just a single volume of that, and the Black Science Compendium edition. So all 16 issues and one thick trade for you guys. That's pretty cool. From
I like
Dark
that.
Horse Comics. Sorry, what was that?
I was saying that compendium is cool. I like it in that format.
Let's take a look at the cover. Yeah. It's 16 issues. I don't know why it says 1 through 43. It's not 43 issues.
Oh,
That's a mistake. Because it was only 16 issues, right? I'm not crazy.
No, I thought it was longer than that.
It was longer?
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Let me double check.
is this the full Black Science? Because Black Science ran for a long time.
Yeah, this is the whole
Oh,
thing.
43 issues. I am a dummy. Sorry. Ignore me. I don't know why I said 16 issues. My bad. It was 9 9 to 10 trades, I believe. Anyways, yeah, that's coming out. Let's go back over here. From Dark Horse, we got the Madman Library Edition hardcover volume 4 from the All Reds. And Stephen McCraney's Spaceboy Omnibus volume 4.
Cool.
Cool cover. I haven't read this, but I really like that cover. IDW, we got Codex Black, Volume 1, A Fire Among Clouds, and everybody's favorite, My Little Pony, Volume 1, Big Horses.
Yeah.
Horses, hose to fill?
Big horseshoes to fill.
Oh, big horseshoes. There we go. Thank you. From Marvel, the Adam Warlock Omnibus is coming out with 2 covers.
Oh, that's hard to decide which one.
You know why it's coming out?
Oh,
Yeah.
He's only showing up in Guardians.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
I had to go with that
prefer
Starlin one.
I prefer the DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Take a look at that.
I have that issue. I own that issue 18.
That's a beautiful
15.
cover. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a pretty boss Omni, like Jess would say. I'd rather get this than the Nova Omnibus, honestly.
This is wild stuff, especially like when Starlin takes over this thing. It goes completely like psychedelic.
Yeah.
So here's the regular cover. It doesn't compare.
No.
It's fine. But when you think of Adam Warlock, this is usually what comes to mind with that character.
Yeah. The big flowy cape and the big collar.
Yeah. Go back to the original color.
Squatting 750.
Does Hulk have a pompadour there? Is that what's going on with his hair?
That was a fancy era for him.
Ooh.
Yeah. Speaking of Cosmic, we got Fantastic Four Epic Collection coming of Galactus. And the Marvelverse Guardians of the Galaxy. These are digest-sized books for young readers.
Cool.
And one for Star-Lord, a trade paperback Saga of Peter Quill. Pretty random.
And they are just whatever they could put together real quick for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Pump it out before the movie comes out, huh?
So it's all Cosmic this week for Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh man, well that Galactus.
Wait.
saga
Go
is
back up.
fantastic.
Hold on.
What?
Just food for thought. Just throwing it out there.
Is Galactus going to show up?
I was thinking it just now because I'm like, all these books, all these omnibus, all these characters are in the new Guardians of the Galaxy, with the exception of Galactus. I don't want to get you too excited, Gabe.
Watch that be the Q, and we just deciphered the code right now.
I'm just saying, Gabe. You don't know.
We'll
You
see.
don't know.
What if...
If we're right, that'd be awesome. We're like, we figured it out. This is
Yeah.
the code. Go by what's being reprinted.
What if, that's the stinger scene at the end or something.
Or Surfer shows up or something. Yeah.
Yeah, my bet it's on Surfer, or maybe you remember the Shang-Chi final scene in the credits where the bracelets were sending a signal to outer space.
Yeah.
What if it's related to these guys? Who knows?
We'll see.
We shall see.
But that's a perfect book right there. Everybody pick that up. That's Kirby and Stan Lee at their best.
Oh, I thought you meant the 39 clues.
No, 39 clues is good too, but
Yeah. Another band's treasure, graphic universe. Sure, why not? That's a book for all the Spanish-speaking audience out there. Attack on Titan Omnibus. If you're a fan of Attack on Titan, we're close to the end here. Just 2 more Omnibus editions to go. Babysitter's Club, yeah, whatever. Black and White, The Rise and Fall of Bobby Fischer. Manga books. Claire and the Dragon. This is from Scout Comics.
What's the next smutty one we got to get, Gio?
Oh, The Witch of Adamus. When we do the smut review segment on this show, you're going to talk about Booty Royale. I'm going to talk about Witch of Adamus. Okay. And Jess is going to be on to talk about Gigant with the giant naked lady. So it's going to be a wholesome time.
The smut episode is going to be great.
It's going to be like our best episode watched.
I hope so. That's going to be hilarious. A bunch of these books I don't care for. Sorry. But if you do, that's great. More power to you. Encoded Splintered Souls, sure. From Rebellion 2000 AD, Essential Judge Dredd, Judgment Day. And from Fantagraphics, Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers, hardcover, Grassroots and Other Follies.
Oh, that's cool. Click on that for me, Gio, please.
Yes, sir.
Is this
the third release in our Freak Brothers Follies series traces the fabulous furry freak brothers back to their hippie origins.
That is a story and a half in and of itself for the explanation.
The Freak Brothers, the popular animated series currently streaming on Tubi, and renewed for season 2. Wow, okay.
I've never heard of this.
Popular.
Never heard of this. I like the cover. It's awesome. Or the font, at least.
NFL Dude says Furry Freak is a fun-ass comic.
Nice. Fight Class Omnibus from Ablaze. Even though it's a manga, but still, it's an omnibus.
It's an omnibus.
Yeah. For second books, you got In Limbo, graphic memoir. I know a lot of people are excited for this one. These are manga. Oh, here you go. Might As Well Cheat. That's a pretty raunchy one right there.
There we go.
And Let's Buy Land and Cultivate It. That's pretty.
That's just American history. Not so much the buying part. Never mind.
It wasn't so much buying. Yeah, you're right. We're here.
We're here now.
Here's a few blankets. It's our land now.
Parachute Kids, Punk Rock Unicorn. Please Go Home, Miss Akutsu. Another manga. Any other books here? The Sweat and Soap box set is coming out. Do recommend that. It's pretty cool. Tista, I talk about it on my latest video. Go over there and check it out if you're interested. Witch of Mine, Volume 1 from Ablaze Publishing. And that's about it. Pretty chill week. If I had to guess, I'm pretty sure the 2 Omnis are going to get discounted, or the deals of the week at In-Stock Trades.
Kind of light week.
Which reminds me, you guys got to head to In-Stock Trades, our official sponsor, to get all the cool books. You get your Omnibus, trade paperbacks, hardcover, manga, and so much more with deals from 50 to 60% off. Go to the red tag sale and find even deeper discounts. If you place an order of $50 or more in the U.S., you get free shipping. And get this, if you make an order on a week-by-week basis, an extra 2% to your order. So you get more discounts. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's InStockTrades.com, the official sponsor of Omnibros Live here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. At the end of the month, on the 24th of April, we will do the gift card giveaway valued at $50, open to anybody out there in the world that wants to tune in. Just got to hang out with us in the chat, and you're in the running for a trade, not a trade, for a gift card valued at $50, courtesy of InStockTrades.com.
And I know NFL Dude was our winner last week.
Yes, it was.
And that's been sent out for you and everything already, NFL Dude. So keep an eye on your account. You should be seeing that pop up shortly.
You're awesome,
Yeah.
man. Thank you.
Have fun.
I'll try to get the Warlock Omnibus, but I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't sell out. I don't think it'll sell out, but
I don't know if you're going to dig it, Warren. I don't know. You might want to try. I don't know if it's on one of those Marvel Unlimited apps. Just try it on there first. It might not be. I don't know exactly what your taste is, but I've seen your comments in the chat. You're not gonna like it.
Ooh.
I don't think you're gonna be into it, but give it a shot.
Pick of the week, everybody. Anybody got anything you recommend?
The
light week.
Bring it back up, Gio.
Oh shoot! Hold on, I closed it. My bad.
For me, it's DC versus Vampires Volume 2. It originally was going to be the Batman versus Spawn, but I'm going with DC versus Vampire Volume 2. If you have Volume 1, this is a no-brainer. You need to pick this up.
My pick of the week is the Black Science Compendium. I'm a huge fan of that series. All 43 issues of that bad boy. I love it. I got it. Let me redeem myself. Okay. I said 16 issues because I was collecting it as it was coming out, the single issues, and I stopped at issue 16, and then I started getting and waited for the collected edition and got the deluxe hardcover. That's what happened. So I got stuck in my head that it was 16 because that's what I owned. And this is pretty cool. Gabe's Booty Royale is Tasty Melon's pick of the week. There we go. So yeah, go buy some books, guys.
Very cool.
Any other questions from the chat? If not, I think we can start winding down.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how do I? Oh, I can't do it. Whatever. Gabe loves 90s comics. Where can people find you on the internet when you're not here with us?
You can find me on Instagram, Gabe Loves 90s Comics. And I'll be reading some Booty Royale coming up.
That's awesome. Comics Guide. How about you, man?
Oh, you can find me at Comics Guide 101 on Twitter and Comics Guide 101 on YouTube.
There you go. You can find my thingies. That's Manga Geekdom here on YouTube, where I talk about all the manga that I'm reading and all the anime that I'm watching. And if you want to chat with me, I'm always on Twitter posting random crap. Just follow me there. Just type Geo, We Can Geek Them, or something like that, and you'll find me pretty quick. Or search for Riley. We follow each other, so you can find me there as a suggestion. I don't know. Twitter's weird. Yeah. Let's see. Without further ado, thank you so much to the chat. Thank you, everybody watching later. Let us know what you're picking up and what you're excited for. Hold on. We got one last question from Mr. Tex. What issues are on the Deadpool Epic Collection? Let's close it out with that.
All right. It collects Wolverine 88, which is that awesome Throwdown issue. X-Force 47 and 56, Deadpool 1 through 9, and the -1 issue. The Daredevil Deadpool Annual 97, and material from Wolverine Annual 95.
There you go. Nice. Jake, send him an email. Be courteous. Don't get upset or anything, but send them an email just in case. Maybe they missed you on the train to how to print stuff out of stock. Anyways, whatever. No, thank you, Mr. Tex. Thank you, everybody watching later. Thank you to our sponsor, InStock Trades. Everybody here, thank you so much, guys, for another successful episode of Omnibros Live. We'll be back on Wednesday with another episode, and on Thursday with a manga stream. So subscribe, hit the like button, share the video, all that stuff. Read some Booty Royale. Have a good night. Peace.